Hi to everyone. My name is Christian Revenera and I'm going to talk about informal architecture settlements. To get started, I like to talk about the importance that has this architecture in the world today. Um, just for a fact, these settlements are increasing per year at 10%, and most of them are staying like not an ephemeral way. They are staying an as a new urban scale and type. Like you can see in the image in the left, um, this architecture is a response to a different kind of disasters that affects the people's lives and the people's comforts. So, we are talking in these settlements has a good and a bad side, uh, and this is happening because like a new settlement, they are responding to solve different kind of things that they try to get renewed, and for otherwise you are making problem because these new settlements create a new urban scale settlement in the land, and we are occupying more site that is not developed for that. Most of these settlements are like get most of these settlements get uh, their respond to the necessities that the people needs. Most of these settlements are provide by different kind of social communities service, and in the architecture field these settlements are very important because these type of settlements are a new way to get urban scale uh, settlement, and this creates new ways to get connect these different kind of communities and create new develops from these communities to get through these problems. And like I said, this is a huge scale that is getting cover a lot of the floor in the earth, but they are they are must be ephemeral, and when you are planified these type of settlements from a recovery, you don't um, you don't this is these settlements are not for a long term, otherwise they are for a short term. So uh, uh, as you can see in the image that is in the right, this settlement is just a principal basic settlement that is helping these people that get through this natural disaster. But if we see this image that is in the right, most of the people that get uh, into these solve cabins uh, get get live there like for a long term, and this become a huge problem of sanity, economy, and like in the studies for the people most of all. And this is a like the other part of, like I said before, these problems creates a huge contaminated scale. And not I'm not talking about the contamination that from environment is contaminated in the environment too, but I'm talking about the contamination of the land that is not provide for that. Like if you are planning a settlement, an ephemeral settlement, you are planning for a short time. And if this settlement get through more years that is get planified, we are getting to a trouble. For this type of problems, this solution is very common and most used for the quick response, but I don't think that is a very we have a nice way to get solved these type of settlements, and um, they create more problem that's the solution that they are creating.